Good morning, everyone. I am Shravik Patil. Today, I would be talking about the online and the offline mode of the writing. In the previous video, I have talked about the different ways or the different types of the writing that might be the stories, biographies, autobiographies, or the poems. So that would be the online as well as the offline. So whatever you have written in the online that is printed and published, that would be the offline. So today we will be talking exclusively of the online mode of the writing, in which you could write the things whatever you feel uh, for writing. So coming to the online mode of the writing, you should have a specifically a website in which you could post your writing. So as you post the photos or as you post whatever you feel in the different ways, like in the status or the stories in the different social medias, like that, whatever you feel you could write in the websites. There would be the two ways in which you could write about. One is your own website, which is handled and owned by you. Second one is any of the product of the Google, which is widespreadly used nowadays. You could post your things in there. So when you have your own website, that would be a well way to manage your features of whatever you write and molding the website how you want. And when you go for the any of the this search engine product, then there would be some restriction, but you could use it because it is an economical way of writing in any of the search engine website. So there are 6 websites which I have noted down. There are many other websites also, but why these 6? Because in these 6 I am using little bit, I am expertise in these websites. Instead of searching these websites in the search engine and knowing about this, I myself experienced these 6 websites and I have noted down my own experience in this video. So I thought that would be a better way of telling my own experience than telling someone's experience in searching in the search engine. So these are the 6 websites in which you could write whatever the research things or the whatever the thing that you feel that you have to put to the public or you have to put to the society. So we will see one by one what are the different websites in which you could write and how these websites works. So in the Wordpress is there, Quora is there, Google Plus, LinkedIn, Pratilipi, and the YouTube. This is in the way from where I started my journey of the writing. I started with the Wordpress and I am now in the YouTube, passing all these different websites, and currently I am active in all the websites. We will see one by one how it works. I started my journey with the Wordpress. One of my friends suggested me to write in the Wordpress. So the Wordpress is a website which is widely accepted by different researchers and the different people who are well versed in knowledge in the different categories. So when I write in the Wordpress, I have written a few articles in the Wordpress which are specific to the point, and they are more into the core research work. So I have written an article in the Wordpress recently that was a collaborative work between me and one other foreign national. So we have written about the COVID matters, how it was to us when we were in the lockdown period. So this was a collaborative work between us. Whatever I felt in a lockdown period and whatever the other person felt in the lockdown period, this was a elaborative researched work. That's why we chose a WordPress. So if it is a research work, or if it is a vlog, a travel vlog, or any other kind of elaborative work, you could go for the WordPress, and you could write about your journey. So you could add the pictures there, you could express the things, you could note down the references. Every option is there. You could use the WordPress when you are an elaboratively designed structured work. If it is there, then you could write the WordPress. So you could write the poem, you could write the fiction, non-fictional stories, life stories, day-to-day activities, everything you could write in the WordPress. Then definitely you have to avoid your business promotions, career updation, and the job seeking. So you are looking forward for a job in which you want to join in, or you want to see your career updation, or you want to see a you want to go to a job in which you want to earn and work for, then definitely you need not to go into a WordPress and post your requirements. And if your knowledge is more of the technical related thing and it is job oriented, then you need not to go to the WordPress. Then I will be in the next slides I will be talking about the site which will help to you in that. And if you are a business owner and if you want to market your things, then WordPress is not the best website to do that. So what definitely the WordPress do is, WordPress is exclusively for individual research or individual casual work, where you could publish your day-to-day activities or casual life type of the things, jovial things you could write in the WordPress. Coming to the next site, which is more fond of my own thing, because Quora is such a platform where you could write from one word answer to pages of the matters. So you could write yes or no, that would be an answer to a researched work that could stands for around 20 to 30 pages. To any kind of the writing, you could use the Quora. Quora is nowadays used as an alternative for any of the search engines. So any of the matters that you want to know, you could go for the Quora and search the things. You could get as equal as the knowledge that you would get in any other search engine. So Quora, you could ask about the regional matters, you could ask about the tourism, you could ask about the research work, you could ask about the books, novels, poems, anything you want to search, or you want to get the things, you could search in the Quora. At the same time, if you have any of the knowledge, then you could put in the Quora, then definitely this would be a better place to promote yourself and sell your knowledge. It is mainly started as a question and the answered website. Now it is into the different sectors, as you could earn even the income by writing in the Quora. So the Quora is designed in such a way where you could ask one word question, at the same time you could answer for the one word question. On the other hand, you could have a separate sector where you could write about a matter or about a topic, and you could earn the income from this. So Quora would be a better place to you to get the popularity, at the same time to get the money from your work. In the Quora, they have given many features. This would be a better place to you to have your personalized space, even though it is not customized as you want. But there are the features in which you could write the things as you want. So there are many ways, because what I experience is starting from the questioning and answering the things means someone asks you the question in which you are specialized, and you could ask them the question in which they are specialized. And if you feel that you are specialized in a matter, then you will be provided with a special option called as a spaces. So I am specialized in the retailing, I am specialized in book writing, and I am specialized in logistics and supply chain. So I could create a space called retail stores. So I will write about whatever the knowledge that I have in the retail. At the same time, the people who will ask the question about the retailing, I could answer them separately in my website. So Quora would be definitely a game changer in the search engine products. So tomorrow, instead of going any other search engine, if you go to the Quora, you will get all the matters which exist in the world. So it is archive things of the different matters, repository of knowledge. So I could say that as a repository of a knowledge, or whatever the research thing is placed in the Quora, so that the people will get the knowledge of that different researched work. So this is the exploration of work, because the whole world exists in the Quora. So there are no restriction on the topics whichever you write, but definitely there are some of the terms and conditions while writing, because it should not harm any particular matters. So taking care of the T&C things, you could write any topics in the Quora. Next thing will come to the LinkedIn. So the LinkedIn will be used if particularly for your career updation, or getting the touch with the people to get the updating or get a better place of your career thing. So in your job updation, or getting a better job, so LinkedIn will help. So LinkedIn is not just where you share the marketing or the business related or a technical related matter. On the other hand, if you are specifically knowing of some technical or marketing related thing, you could post the things so that the person who is in the LinkedIn will get touch into you and get the interaction with you, and you could market yourself and your product. That's why I said in the WordPress that you should not go or market something specifically product or yourself or your business into the WordPress, because WordPress is generally, the circumstances of India is like that. WordPress is not made for the marketing something. So when you say that I am marketing, I am promoting, you should come into the LinkedIn, so that job, career and job updation, or the same kind of the interest you will interested people you will get in the LinkedIn than in other two websites which I talked before. So you could promote yourself when you say you could promote yourself, or you could talk about your business, what you are doing, or you could talk about your interest in which you are specialized in, so that the person who is seeking that interest, or person who wants that knowledge which you have, you could get connection with you. So you could get a different kind of the people, specialized people, industrialist, businessman and entrepreneur, so in the LinkedIn, so that you could promote yourself and your business. Coming to the Pratilipi is another Indian website where it works in the multilingual languages, multiple languages. So it works in English, Hindi. Apart from this, it works in most of the Indian languages, including Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, and the Malayalam. So the person who knows different languages could try in the Pratilipi apart from Hindi and English, because in LinkedIn or WordPress, when you go, you write in the English, or you choose a Hindi in Quora, but definitely you won't choose any of the regional languages in a LinkedIn or WordPress. Even though you use that, would be a minimal level, because the audience who views and reads your topic are not preferring that much you to write in any other languages apart from the English in LinkedIn or the WordPress. So when coming to the some of the fictional, non-fictional stories or small writings, poems, and these are the things which are not in the English or the Hindi or in any of the local languages, you could use the Pratilipi, which have the widespread viewers and the readers all around the world for the other local languages. So you could go for the Pratilipi. Even that Pratilipi is also having the English and Hindi option to write. So when you come to the Pratilipi, you definitely don't post the things about your business and your self, because it is not the place to promote yourself. So you have to write stories, fictions, non-fictions, poems, thriller, horror scripts, such a kind of the things you could write, and you could get the contact with the different writers, authors, poets all around the world in this website. Not around the world, but the people in the nation widespreadly are using the Pratilipi. Most of the people are the writers and the great authors of India are visits this website to read the things. So definitely this is the website where you could come into the touch with the different people who are specifically looking who have the interest in the writing. So I am in all these websites, and I see myself differently in different websites. So whatever I write in LinkedIn is not same as what I write in Quora, and that is not same as what I write in Pratilipi. So how you have to differentiate yourself while writing in the different website is very important. So after looking at the different website, you might be having a question in your mind that which website is best suits to me. Means I tried in all the website, and you don't want to try in all the website, and you are specific to some matters or some subject, then which website would suits to me. So I already told what are the things that you have to write in which website. If you note that, then if you match your nature or the interest to this, then might be you will get the specific answer to which website suits to your interest. But whenever you write in some website, it is very important to know for what purpose you are writing, or what you want to get by writing these things in the website. So I have pointed out few points that are on the basis of your need. That would be a main reason that you are in writing and posting something in your any of the websites. So you want to get the job in some of the company or some of the fields, so you will writing some article. So your core intention is to get a job, and you are specialized in something. So you have to post your article in LinkedIn. So you are looking forward to write a book in Telugu. So you have to definitely promote your book or promote your content in any of the website, but you have to give your writing and publish your writing in Pratilipi. So like that, whatever you are interested in or whatever your scope is or whatever your objectives are, so on that basis you have to choose a platform so that not only it fulfill your interest, also it will provide a scope for upliftment of your interest or growth of your interest. So on the basis of your need, so what you want to do out of your writing, on that basis you have to choose a website. So definitely in the interviews, sometimes the people ask that where you want to see yourself after 5 years. The same questions is applicable when you write that. When you write where you want to see yourself after 5 years in any of the field. So I want to publish a book. So I start my writing small articles and stories in Quora. So I want to be a manager in so and so company. So I will get touch with some of the key persons in this field or the sectors or that company before 2 to 3 years prior, so that I will note myself in their mind. So I will choose the LinkedIn to get touch with them. So I will frequently post the things, I will frequently share the things related to their interest, so that I will notify myself with them. So I will choose the LinkedIn. So my interest is to be some of the critics or some of the poems or some of the English writings. I will choose the WordPress. Like that, on this basis I will choose the website so that it will useful to me. So my interest is so and so, my objective is so and so. On that basis I will choose the right website. But the question arises, my objective, my scope and my interest is different from each other. That's what happened with me, because my interests are researching of the social sectors. My scope, future objectives are which are apart, because my interests are something of researching of 100 years back matters. My scope, future goal is to become some good entrepreneur. My objective is something other. So in this way, in this case, how do you choose a right website? For example, take a person who is a manager in so and so company. So his objective is to become some higher, to go to some higher post. So whatever he is doing, he will write as his future oriented matter and post in LinkedIn. But he is a very good chef also, and he don't want to give up that interest. So he will write about the cooking or whatever he cook and he post in WordPress. At the same time he will share that in LinkedIn. And but his interest is social aspect or social research matters. So he will research the things and write in Quora. So his objective, scope and interest is contradicting to each other or opposite to each other, but he has chosen a right website to post the things, so that any of the website whatever he has posted may click, or he will get a better opportunity in any of the website as per his interest, scope and objective. And the one more thing points that we have discussed is work or the professional demand. So a student always his futuristic goal is to get a good job. So his profession is the student, and his profession demands when he come out of the college he will get a better job, so he will keep on posting and active in LinkedIn. At the same time, he also write about some of the casual things, because the student life, okay, he will write about the student life, so definitely he won't be that specific to post that thing in LinkedIn. So he used the WordPress or the Quora to write about his college life, write about his adult life, or write about his socialistic things in the Quora. Like this, you could use the different streams which could be utilized. So some of the times whenever you are in a big company but you can't able to write about your company, definitely you need not to be or I could say you should not write about the things, because the T&C policy of your company. So in this way, work professional demands sometime to write something and sometime to not to write something. So this is the T&C policy of the your work and the profession. So I will be talking about this in my writing ethics. What are the ethics you should follow while writing? That would be the better place to talk about that. So as I said earlier, this LinkedIn is for what purpose the LinkedIn is used. LinkedIn is used to uplift your career, uplift your profession. So WordPress is used to expand your literatural knowledge, expand your researched things. So Quora is used to ask the question, answer the question, explore the new matters and put it into the society. Pratilipi is used when you are multilingual and your languages which is not from Hindi and English, then you have to use the Pratilipi, not restricted. This statement, whatever side, is not restricted. And the Google Blogger could be used for the stories, could be used for the fictions, could be used for the non-fictions, and the Google Blogger could be used to explore the different sectors. So this you can't use the exactly opposite website from the matters for what they are made for. So you can't use them in the opposite objectives for what they are made for. So by considering your interest and by looking about your scope and the objectives, and for that purpose, which website is useful to me or which website is made for that, on that basis you could use your website. So this is the thing that I wanted to talk today about my class. And if you feel that some more exploration is required on any of the topics that I talked about, you could comment me, and you could put in the comment box so that I could talk it in my next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.